Hey everybody, thanks for joining me here at PowerModz. I get a lot of email questions, guys asking me, I just bought a sled, I'm new to snowmobiling. It worked fine when I had it, but now I can't get it going. So I'm thinking in my head, if it worked fine when they got it, why won't it start? And then they tell me that there's a little bit of gas and oil underneath the exhaust, and they smell gas, and I know what they did. They flooded it. So I'm going to show you how to unflood your snowmobile. And I want to tell you this as well. If you're constantly taking your sleds in and out of a shop from a cold day to a warm day, or if you're always running with, say, a quarter tank in your sled, make sure you use some gas line antifreeze. I put it in every tank, every time. A lot of times when the guys, they call me or they email me about this, it's the same problem. They'll have their sled inside their shop, they pull it out, works fine for a little while, they leave it overnight and won't start. In that issue, or in that case, it's not because it's flooding, it's because the gas lines are frozen. Okay, so you flooded your sled, you see gas underneath coming out the exhaust, that's not a good thing. Sometimes, it's not even your fault. You're trailering it, the needle inside the float bowl there will open up and it'll cause your sled to flood. You should always have a fuel cutoff in your sled if you're going to be trailering it, just so you know. It's a good thing to have. Now, if you really flooded it bad, pop your plugs out. Kill the switch, make sure you have no spark. Hold it wide open and start pulling. Now, it's not going to really hurt you too badly because you're not dealing with any compression. You'll probably notice that there'll be all kinds of fuel vapor coming out of there, might even be really wet. So you want to make sure you get all that out of there. 20, 30 pulls, that should probably do it. Dry off your spark plugs, put them back in. Make sure you can run your sled. Take that kill switch off. Keep it wide open still. And when I say wide open, I mean I want it right to the handlebars. You can always put your emergency brake on so that if it does fire up, this doesn't go flying across the yard because sometimes those throttles will stick outside on a cold day. So let's say you put your emergency brake on, sled wide open, pull, pull, keep pulling until it starts to roll. It'll sort of kick over a little bit and then keep pulling again. It'll start to eventually come through for you. And then once it starts to rev up enough RPM, back off on your throttle and you should be good to go. Just run it for a minute, tickety-boo. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you check me out on Facebook. That's how you unflood your snowmobile.